Many of the children coming here from Central America are fleeing violence in their homeland. Manuel Bojorquez went to El Salvador to learn more.
There are almost 10 murders on the streets of El Salvador every day. Gangs have made survival a daily battle. But amidst the violence, this is an oasis, a youth center, shelter from the brutal world outside the gates.
It exists on a string and a prayer.
Catherine Andrade works for Catholic Relief Services, which runs the center.
We're giving them hope and a new opportunity within and amidst all of the problems that are going on here.
How tough is that?
This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
The hardest thing because of stories like this.
You live in fear, you don't go outside. No sales.
Solo vengo acá.
This 18-year-old, who asked not to be identified, says this is the only place he feels safe. He's lost 3 siblings to gang violence. His brother was murdered 3 weeks ago.
Pero no sabes realmente por qué.
Cuando fue la muerte de mi primer hermano.
He told us a gang member recently showed him his gun and told him he's next. The hope is that instead, he'll take these skills and join thousands of others who have found a job through this organization. A job, Andrade says, can be the ticket out of neighborhoods that haven't seen this much bloodshed since the country's 12-year civil war.
I worked here during the war. This is much harder.
This is tougher than the war?
During the war, you kind of knew what you were dealing with. This is so diffused, so dispersed. It morphs and changes constantly.
Powerful gangs have merged with cartels moving drugs north. Corruption reaches into the ranks of police, government, even schools. But El Salvador's Child Protection Agency Director Zaira Navas does not believe violence is driving out all those who have fled. She says most want to reunite with family in the U.S.
Some people might say these are excuses that are being offered up for the fact that the government has really not done much to prevent the growth of these gangs.
Is the solution to say the government failed, she countered? What we should say is what we are going to do to fix it. We need to attack our economic problems and invest in our communities. An investment desperately needed by those trying to escape these unforgiving streets. Manuel Bojorquez, CBS News, San Salvador, El Salvador.